Using the manual, you should be able to go through this build pretty easily. There are some differences to the structure, certainly in the tail area, but as long as you follow the instructions, you'll be fine. But one of the things that isn't in the manual that I wanted to mention is leading edges of flight surfaces. This includes the wings, and also includes the tail, and also includes the vertical stabilizer in the tail itself. On this particular kit, the vertical stabilizer is actually a single piece of Depron, and the sticker material that we use conforms very well to edges, whereas previously our other material actually forms a nice curve. Now obviously, ideally, at the leading edge of any flight surface, it's better to have a curve than a flat edge for simple aerodynamic or fluid dynamic purposes. So what I'm proposing and what I want to do is create on our vertical fin is to create a curve that the sticker can go around, and the same goes for on the horizontal stabilizer on the leading edge. At the moment, we've got some very sharp edges there, and the sticker material will conform to those sharp edges and form a flat surface as it curves around the front edge there. So I'm going to take my sanding stick. I'm going to go at it and create a nice curve at the front and on the leading edge. What I'm doing initially, as I did with the chamfers on the flight control surfaces, is I'm using the aggressive side of the sanding stick first, just to get through that laser melted edge, and then I'm going to switch to using the softer side to really produce a nice finish on the curve. So I've just finished creating a curve on the leading edges of our horizontal stabilizer, and also on the leading edge of our vertical fin. As you can see, you get a little bit of dust, a little bit of Depron dust, but nothing too bad. So now I can continue and start applying the stickers to the tail area and get it all assembled as it explains in the manual. On all of our kits now, where we have a sticker that runs down this 45-degree chamfer, we've also included this tab which tucks under and ensures that that particular part of the sticker stays in place during flight. And we'd had some feedback from customers and reviewers that this sticker part actually lifted after a while, obviously causing some binding with the controls. So we've modified our kit so that we now have a fail-safe system that stops that happening. So as you can see, that just folds down there, and it'll keep that particular portion of the sticker adhered to that leading edge of, in this particular case, the elevator. So I've finished stickering up the tail parts. The final process is to bring them together and put in some sticker fillets to attach it all together. There is a step here that tells you to attach the control horns to these parts at this moment in time. Not a problem. But we have had some customers say they found it easier to attach these at the end, and in fact what they do is they attach the control rod with its Z-bend to the control horn, and then attach the control horn to the control surface. It's entirely up to you, but that seems like a good method as well. When assembling the tail, it's useful, as it says in the instructions, to put a little bit of glue just on the underside of the vertical stabilizer, and then when it actually squeezes in through the little gap there, brings it all together and it's nice and solid. And obviously visually check that you've got a good 90-degree angle there, so that everything's nice and true. Here's another little builder's tip. When attaching fillets, we attach one here to attach or secure the horizontal and vertical parts of the tail feathers. The best technique to get it done well is to actually fold down the crease and take the part with tweezers, and that allows you to then position it accurately. Okay, so there we go, without my great deal of hassle. That one went a lot better than that one did, but hey, they're there now. Fantastic. So that's the tail part finished. A little bit different than the other aircraft in our range, but not particularly complicated, and nice and easy to get right.